You're done, tapped out. You're in your 50s. You don't want to work the same way anymore. You've got so much life you want to enjoy, so many things you want to do, but you're worried you cannot retire yet. Many people think it's because they did not buy the right investments. But the real problem I found is a lack of understanding. Not knowing how much income you can sustainably get from your investments. Not really knowing your own situation well enough. I've been a financial advisor for more than 10 years. In this video, I'll show you why retirement planning is so complex for everyone, especially younger retirees. We'll also talk about the dangers in delaying planning, putting it off to another day, and simple steps to help you take action today. Let's dive in. Why is retirement planning so complex? A typical person retires in his or her 60s and plans on living into their 90s. Retirement for many will last longer than their childhood. That's a lot of time and will likely require a lot of money. Now imagine retiring in your 50s. More time, more money. But we don't know precisely how much time, how much money, and that's a problem. We have lots of dreams of how we want to live in retirement, the kinds of hobbies we'd like to pursue, where we'd like to be a member, all the clubs we'd like to join, where we'd like to travel. But we don't know if what's in our brain, all those things we want to do, we'll actually want to do once we have the opportunity to do them. And we don't know whether our health will allow us to enjoy all those activities either, which presents another problem. If it's hard to calculate all the things we want to buy, the cars, the trips, the memberships, it's impossible to calculate the things we have to buy, namely healthcare. Furthermore, if our retirement is going to last 30 years or more, we have to account for inflation. Back when prices were more stable, we might assume a 2% annual rate of price increases. But post-COVID, we've seen price increases that are much faster than that. Who knows what inflation is going to look like over the next 30 years? Finally, we need to think about one of the key places many of us get our retirement income, our investment accounts. We can make assumptions about how fast our investments will grow, but we can't know with precision. If you don't know where you stand today, you may save and invest in the wrong way. You may be saving too much money that you could be using to enjoy your life right now. Or you may not be saving enough, money you'll need to start compounding for you. Likewise, if you don't have a plan, you may be investing too aggressively, or perhaps even too conservatively. Time is arguably the most critical element when it comes to retirement planning. And with certainty, every day you wait to plan is one less day you'll have to let your plan do its work. That means you may have to save even more money to reach your goal, once you determine what that goal actually is. What simple steps can you take to start putting together a basic plan? First thing, focus on the goal. Yes, focus on the goal. When do you want to retire? And how much money do you want to spend each year in retirement? Think about both the necessities and all of those exciting adventures you've dreamed up. Let's put some numbers to this. Let's say it's $100,000 a year is what you need to live the lifestyle of your retirement dreams. Once you have that number, now you can get to work on evaluating where you are today. How much does Social Security say you're going to receive when you retire? Do you have any pensions? Here, let's keep things simple. Let's say no pension, you're only going to be getting Social Security, and the total amount of that Social Security is going to be about $40,000 a year, starting in the year you retire. So we're going to keep simple math here. Your lifestyle is going to cost $100,000. You're going to get $40,000 from Social Security. That means you've got to find the other $60,000. For most people, this is where their investments come into play. This is where their portfolios will deliver the other $60,000. Evaluate your investment accounts. How much have you saved? Here it matters what accounts the money's actually in, but that's too complex for this video. We'll save that for another. Let's keep this simple. A general rule of thumb is to think about being able to withdraw 4% of your portfolio in the first year of your retirement, and then adjusting that dollar figure for inflation after that. No two situations, though, are the same, so use this simply as a starting point to think about income from your investment portfolio. The earlier you retire, the lower the percentage you may be able to draw from that portfolio. After all, you'll have even more years to fund in your retirement plan. All right, back to our sample $100,000 retirement lifestyle. Now for the grand finale. You got $40,000 coming from Social Security. You need the other $60,000 coming from your investments. If we apply the 4% rule, you will need to have at least $1.5 million in your investment accounts to make the numbers work. $1.5 million. Remember, this is just a ballpark estimate. For more precision, we need to evaluate your entire situation, including the specifics around the types of investments you hold, the types of accounts those investments are in, and your tax situation. But at least now you have a number to help gauge how far you may currently sit from your goal. You have the ability to refocus your efforts if you're far away. Either adjust the goal or adjust the strategy for reaching your goal. I hope you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more insights on helping you retire well.